What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back into another video. In today's topic, we're going to be talking about the H. pylori stool test because I am currently having to do one. I haven't had to do a stool test to test for H. pylori since I started suffering from GERD about 7 to 8 years ago, right? And the first time that I did get diagnosed with H. pylori was through an endoscopy. I was put to sleep. I have a video on that if you guys want to go see it. I was put to sleep, and eventually when they took the biopsy, they sent it back to the labs and stuff, and it came back that I was, positive for H. pylori. So I got I think 2 weeks worth of treatment of medication to cure the H. pylori. Eventually, I sent back my stool to test to see if I had any H. pylori, and thank God that, at that moment it was gone. Now I did retest, I believe, about a year ago or so, but it was through the breath test. Because I'm, having trouble with my stomach, a lot of bloating, a lot of gas. And because of that, I'm also going to be tested for SIBO, which I'm going to do again. Last time I posted a video on SIBO and how I did the test, but unfortunately it was deleted off my phone. It was a complete accident, but this time I'm going to go through the whole process. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be updating that very soon. But let's talk about the H. pylori stool test, which I have to do. The reason I'm having to do one, I went to go see my holistic doctor again. I feel like my gastro issues have been very, very, very bad, just to say the least. The gassing, the bloating has been excessive. The discomfort I've been having, even if I'm eating correctly or I'm eating healthy for the most part, I feel like something in my GI tract is off balance. And I can feel that, I've become more sensitive to my body. I've been able to listen to it more. I know and I understand when something is off, and it's been off for a couple of months. So I went back to my holistic medicine doctor, try to work with natural medicine, try to work with supplements to see what they can do. And if I do have H. pylori, or if I do test for SIBO, then hopefully we can get some medication for that, so we can try to take care of that, and then we can, I guess, kind of reset and just rewire or my stomach and my gut flora and things like that, the most natural way possible. So, by the way, excuse me if you see my eyes are red. I just woke up and I have to do a stool test before I go to the restroom. But the grind is real. I gotta bring you guys the best content out there in YouTube for people who are suffering with GERD and a lot of issues, by the way. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. But this is the kit that I got. Of course, this is where I'm going to poop, and obviously I'm not gonna fill this up, but this is what I'm gonna put on the toilet seat, so when I put it down, I'm able to go to the restroom, and when I am pooping, it's gonna land there, and I'm gonna use these gloves. They gave me some gloves so I can so I won't get dirty. Oh wow, they gave me 2 sets of gloves actually, which is pretty convenient actually, just in case you messed up once, you got a second try, you know what I mean? And on top of that, they gave me these little small pallets so you can pick up your poop, so you won't have to do it with your hands, and then put it in here. The nurse that day that told me to do this told me not to go over above the red line here. As you can see, this little red line. So you really don't need a lot of poop. I'm gonna keep calling it poop. If you guys are uncomfortable with that, it's poop. What you want me to tell you? You know what I mean? But yeah, your poop shouldn't go over the red line, and I'm gonna try to get as close to the red line as I can. Of course, we want to have enough poop so they can test it out, and hopefully I get the most accurate answer when it comes to having whether I have H. pylori or not. And since I've had tested positive in the past, typically these things can come back, and it's it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that I'm more sensitive. My body's more sensitive to it. So hopefully I don't have it. But then again, if I do were to have it, I want to take a course of action for it, so I can eventually get that taken care of, and keep trying to I guess being in a better condition than I am now, because it's been a struggle. Also, they gave me this little sheet that I'm gonna turn in. So this is gonna be done through LabCorp. So this is the sheet I'm assuming that I'm taking to LabCorp. I'm gonna put in it. It's a little hole outside the bag, which is very convenient. Actually, it's very smart. And I'm just gonna leave it to them. It tells them all my information. It tells them what they're gonna send the labs to, which is, you know, my doctor here in Atlanta. And yeah, you know, just information for them. So I don't know how long the test is gonna take. I don't know how long it's going to necessarily precisely. I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to get the results. Typically, LabCorp's not that bad at, you know, from my experience, getting some, you know, testings out the way as quick as possible. But I would say the doctor gave me an appointment for 3 weeks, so I'm gonna see her again in 3 weeks, so we can discuss over the results for the SIBO test, which I have to do soon, and also the H. pylori test that I'm going to do right now. Hopefully between these 3 weeks we get the results, see what happens. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm probably gonna do a short to update you guys for the H. pylori and for the, you know, the stool test. I'm not excited about doing it because, you know, it's always very convenient, but this is part of, you know, the health journey. This is, you know, what you go through. Again, last time I was tested for H. pylori was through a whole process because I was literally starting to suffer from GERD, and I felt like when I took the medications to get rid, you know, I took the antibiotics to get rid of the H. pylori, my body felt better. I felt my stomach more at ease. So it does make a difference if you're suffering a lot from H. pylori or this bacterial overgrowth, you know, like even having SIBO as well. I got tested positive for SIBO, I think a year or two ago, and I took some course of action. So right now I'm running that test back again, but except this time I'm going to record it. I'm going to make sure that I go through the whole process because I believe it's about 3 hours or so. And that's definitely a whole process that I'm trying to make a video of, so you guys can, you know, learn from my experience, see what it's like to go through it, and hopefully get something good out of it. So I'm gonna go do a stool test right now because I do have to go to the restroom, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Like I said, see what it turns out. I'm probably gonna update, you know, my results through a short, which is easier, instead of making a whole video. So you guys, you know, have to watch. It's probably gonna be only like a minute. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoy this content. You know, if you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the, you know, turn on the notification. So whenever I go live or whenever I post a video, you know, you're one of the first ones to get the notification and see my content. So I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, take it easy. I'm going to have to do my thing right now, do what I have to do. And peace and love, familia. See you guys on the next one. Deuces.